Assalamualaikum. I hope you all are well. Today we're going to be talking about something that is really exciting around the bookish community over the internet, and it's very famous on BookTube, and a lot of people are talking about it. So, Magical Readathon, hosted by G from Book Roast, and she has created an incredible readathon. It's been going on since so many years, and I always love participating in it. And this time I wanted to document my experience of participating in this readathon. So basically, we have a magical academy, and we have to create a proper character, and the character chooses a career, and then they select the career path. So basically how it works is that there are two readathon months, in April and in September. We read throughout the months, and they're basically supposed to be categorized as two semesters: the spring semester in April and the fall semester in September. So how it works is that we are given different prompts according to the career path we chose, and if we fulfill those prompts and write books accordingly, it means that we have passed that semester. And then it's so much fun. I have chosen the career path of an abjurer because it relates to the aura of a person who is very protective, very focused and resilient, and people look up to such a person for protection and for defensive mechanisms. So I was very drawn towards this kind of attribute, so I chose that path for myself. And now in September we are having Autumn Equinox, so it's kind of the more difficult round of the readathon. Like, we have more prompts in this month than we had in April. So these are the prompts that I'll be doing for my career path. In Autumn Equinox we have the prompts, and then we have 3 grades for that prompt. Like, there's O, there's Q, and there is D, the final grade. O means you have to, if you have O in a prompt, then you have to read 1 book for that. If you have Q, you have to read 2 books for 2 different prompts. And if you have D, then you have to qualify for 3 grades, which means you're going to be reading 3 books for that prompt. So okay, so for inscription I have to qualify for grade O, and it is magic of primes, which means prime numbers of letters in the title. So for this prompt I'll be reading The Willful Princess and the Piebald Prince by Robin Hobb. It's actually a prequel of her incredible series, the Farsi trilogy, and then it's a very long series. Actually, there are a couple of series included in that one, and I guess there are 16 books in total in that series. And I read Assassin's Apprentice, the first book, a couple of years ago, and I really loved it. I was so invested in the story. The characters were amazing, but for some reason I couldn't continue the series. Actually, it's very hard to find her books in the parts of the world that I live, and the books are also very expensive. So with this month I decided to treat myself, and I really wanted to continue her books. And I just told myself, if you're not going to be continuing it now, then when actually are you going to continue reading the books that you actually love? Spells and incantations, this is the next prompt, and here I have to qualify for 2 grades, O and Q. For O there is charm, which is luck, So for this, we were supposed to be throwing a d6 die, and whichever number occurred, we have to read under that limit. Like I had gotten 2, and for this, I decided to read this beautiful book, Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Briggs. This is another series I have heard so many good things about, and I wanted to start from the very beginning. It's actually, this is also kind of a prequel. I got this book from a second-hand bookshop, and I love getting books from second-hand books. Like it's really nice to find books. Like it was this one was given to someone on their birthday, and it's very cute to find these little notes in the used books. So I really cherish these things. This is a collection of short stories, and I'm going to be reading it for this prompt. It has under 200 pages, so it works very well for this. Then the second read I have to qualify for is current spell trends. So it means I have to read a book that is released in this year. For this, I have 2 options. Either I'm going to be reading Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, or I'm going to be reading The River Has Roots by Emil L. Motter. Both of these authors are people I haven't read anything about before, so I'm really excited, and I'm going to be selecting either one of these for this prompt. And then we have Conjuration, and for this I have to qualify for 2 grades again. For O, there is Conjuring Circles, means there has to be a circle on the cover. So for this, we have this book, Diversion by Veronica Roth, and it's a sci-fi series, a book series that my brother keeps on telling me to read, and I think this is the perfect time to actually start this series. So yeah, we're going to be reading it for this prompt. And then we have borrowing spells, means I am supposed to be borrowing a book from another person's TBR. It could be a YouTube video, or a post on Bookstagram, or any person in person that has a TBR pile, and I could choose it from that. So I saw a post on Instagram, and I selected this. This is the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin, another book that I have been meaning to read for quite some time now. I think even the things that are written at the back of the book, they sometimes spoil you for some major events that are going to be happening in the book. So I like to go into books without knowing a lot about them. So yeah, if you want to know about these books and my opinions about them, so you're gonna have to stick around and look for when I'm doing the reviews of these books after reading them. So yeah, I'm really excited to be reading this one as well. So the guild that I am part of is doing a book club book read. They'll be reading The River Has Roots by Emil L. Motter. So again, I am going to be reading it for this. So yeah, I don't have the physical copy of this book, but I'll be reading it as an ebook. So that's all about my Magical Readathon TBR. And now let's just look for the books that I'm reading other than that. So this is the book that I'm currently reading, Main Anmol by Nimra Ahmed, and I'm slowly getting back at reading other books as well. So this is a book that I'm currently reading, and I've already marked a lot of nice quotes in it. So so I'm going to be continue reading it. It's a kind of a self-help book, a kind of an autobiography of the author, and a mixture of both. So it's very, very interesting. And in 2020, when this book came out, I was really skeptical about it. I'm very skeptical about any other self-help book. They don't really work for me, so I was not interested in reading this one either. But when I finally got around to reading it, I understood that what I was actually missing, and it has been really, really helpful. It's unlike any other self-help book I have read in my life, and it's a book that actually speaks to your heart and makes you want to improve yourself and be a better version of yourself. Learning a lot from this book, and I'm really, really looking forward to continuing reading it. That I am currently reading is this Harlem by Nimra Ahmed, the same author. I had this book since 2019, and it was just sitting in my TBR pile, and I wasn't really finding the motivation to read this book. But now I'm currently reading it and really enjoying it. It's very different from her usual writing style and writing works. It's having a time travel element, some fantastical element, really keeping me interested, and I am very curious to know what's gonna happen next. So yeah, that's also in my TBR. Very slowly making progress in it. Like it's only some 100 pages in, so I'm very slow in reading it, but I'm really excited to be continuing it. So that's all from my side, and I hope you guys watched it till the end, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So yeah, thank you so much for staying around. I'm gonna see you later. Thank you.